Welcome to the Breakdown, featuring Tales of an Original Bad Girl by Mack Mama. Mack Mama has defied all odds, and after being counted out by many, she rises from the ashes of defeat. She served a total of 13 years in prison, and after her last stint, she chose to concentrate on her music and literary talents. Her debut novel happens to be the story of her tumultuous life. And quote, "Make no mistake, I wrote my memoir not to glorify my lifestyle, but to save the children that are going down the wrong path. Hopefully they will say, if Mack Mama can change, so can I." Born addicted to heroin and taught to shoplift by watching her mother steal to support her habit, Mack Mama was destined for destruction. When her mother died from the AIDS virus, Mack spiraled out of control. She was bitter and disgruntled, using her mother's death as an excuse to destroy her life. She became very vicious and treacherous as she adapted to the grimy streets of Brooklyn in the 80s. Drugs, violence, and sex was the norm. Mack Mama partakes in it all. As she searches for her sanity, she purges her soul in this shockingly honest memoir. Mack Mama was well known for being a hustler and lived a lavish lifestyle, but after various bids in prison, she realizes that she wasn't beating the system. She was getting beat and wasting her life behind bars. She suffered from domestic abuse from her spouse, who was 9 years her senior, and inevitably became the abuser in her relationships with women. Her last prison stint changed her life and started her on her road to redemption. Tales of an Original Bad Girl is indeed a page-turner and a revelation about the author's wild life. She describes her life honestly and with raw detail, taking the reader into the story as witness to the insanity of urban life in the underworld of Brooklyn, New York. To this I say, her early years were hard. Shoplifting and violence became a way of life, especially after her mother succumbed to AIDS at a young age. She was rewarded with numerous stints in prison, which resulted in time away from her daughter. The personal messages to her daughter encourage her and other young women to not repeat the same mistakes. At no point in this book did I believe the author was glorifying her troubled past, but using it as proof that anyone can change. After life has beat you up so many times, it is up to you to make a difference. And she did that. If you know a troubled youth